back counting double-digit thousand stacks.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Now, you may be wondering, what the fuck was that? I actually have an intro now. Now, I used to have an intro back in the day, early day of me doing YouTube, and it was very obnoxious and very loud, and I didn't really like it, so I wanted to get something kind of chill that was just kind of dope to hear, you know, before the video. And I really like this one. I like the animation. It shows my name, and it just has it like all rattling around and shit. But I like you're able to read it, at least, not like some of these other ones that just fly all over the fucking screen. But I ended up just getting myself an intro, and I hope you guys like it. And let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. I've always thought that I needed an intro because it gets you pumped up before the actual video. And I know some people have told me, from early days of my channel that, where'd that intro go, and I liked it and shit like that. So I want to bring one back. Hopefully you guys like it. But anyway, going into the gameplay now, I ended up playing this really early in the morning. I ended up streaming yesterday for about 3 hours. And for those of you that were in there, shout out to you. Anybody that missed it, is up on the channel if you want to go, skim through it a little bit. See the games we played. We just played some more head-to-head seasons. And I ended up playing this game off-stream. So this one is completely off-stream. Nobody has seen it until now, of course. So we ended up getting a stop on the first drive on 4th down. This dude was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. This guy has some pretty good defense, pretty good offense. But on the first couple drives, it was not showing well as we get the stop. And then Jay Ajayi, man, 75 yards to the crib. Man, let's go. Jay Ajayi does not break a ton of huge runs, but right there he does. And this dude was making questionable reads throughout the first half. This dude, I could tell that he was pretty good right there. That was a questionable read. Probably should have been picked, but he ran the trips, 4 verts, stuff like that, motioning the receiver out. The basic stuff that seems like a lot of people do. That's very unfortunate because he used to be kind of original, and nobody used to really do it at the beginning of the year, and then it caught on. And now I just hit the mic, and now that I always do that, man. And now everybody's doing it, so it's pretty easy to stop now. Going against us so much. But you guys saw we did end up getting another 4th down stop. Janoris Jenkins did end up barely tackling Donovan McNabb, but like I said, this dude's defense was pretty good, and actually was shown from the get-go. Obviously, that huge run, that was just lucky for us. We ran away from his nickel blitz, and sure enough, we ended up getting a huge run. But right here, I make a durable. Wow, I'm retarded. A terrible defense or offensive drive. I mean, I'm all over the place, man. Couple of sacks and just some bad decisions. And this dude back on offense, making bad decisions but getting away with it. But it took him a little bit to get in the groove, but I could tell this dude, once he got in the groove, he was going to be able to move the ball pretty effectively, and it was getting to the point where none of my adjustments were really working, and that's really where you're in no man's land in defense, and you got to start trying different shit. That's really where I was. 4th and 5, we got him stuck again, though, on the goal line, but I don't know, Jadeveon Clowney decides to tackle him into the end zone. I actually smashed my controller on the desk when that happened, so I ended up calling a timeout. That's just the frustrations building. So 7-7, you guys can see I'm kind of skipping through the end of the half. We actually end up getting no points, unfortunately. We actually end up going for it right here on 4th and 1. Andy Janovich is able to get it. I'm thinking, okay, I can get in field goal range. And unfortunately, we cannot, because right here, Andy Janovich does make that catch, but he gets tackled in bounds. We weren't even in field goal range anyway, but you guys can see the clock ticking down. So 7-7 is going to be the score going into halftime. Wasn't really that happy with that, considering that, I did get the ball back, but if I would have got a field goal, I could have set myself up to get a touchdown. But this dude's defense was pretty good. Like I said, the only big play I've had was that run. But then Vance McDonald, though, a dot over the top, and Vance will not be denied as he evades the deep safety. And Vance is getting chased by Paul Cross, and Jalen Ramsey's going to make it to the end zone. Vance McDonald will not be denied. Let's go, baby. Going up 14-7. That's a huge score. So both of our scores so far have been big plays. So, our offense is lacking. You guys know my offense is not that good. It's usually my defense that will save me sometimes. But I just wanted to show this play. Look at this, man. What kind of Stevie Wonder fucking read is that, man? You couldn't even see that fucking receiver, and he threw it, and it actually got caught. Let alone it didn't get picked. It got fucking caught. Like, he actually gained yards from that. But then the dude back to work, firing dots, doing what he needs to do. Late 3rd quarter now, we're getting into nitty-gritty time where somebody's going to have to make a play. We're only sending one man because I couldn't stop shit. But you guys know Fag D. Eventually, you're going to find a hole, and somehow he actually does not get in right there. But he eventually does. 3rd and goal. It took him a while, but he does end up getting into the end zone right there to tie it up 14-14. So terrible defense by me. Couple big plays on offense, and that's the only thing that's really helped me so far. But then I realized he was starting to keep his safeties out and really just keep his linebackers in. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try to run. He doesn't have very good run defense right now, but he ended up stopping me. 4th and 6, though, Randy Moss. You can always go with that guy whenever you need a big play. He ends up making that catch to the 36. Jay Ajayi with the ball, getting big hits. 7 rushes for 95 yards. But right here, he does break 100, getting almost a first down, evading a couple tackles on that play, getting over 100 at 106. 3rd and 1. We do end up getting the first down, so that's a huge first. But after that, I did make him waste a couple of timeouts. I make a bad decision. I think that corner was following Randy Moss. That's why I didn't get a pick animation on that read right there. But Chad Ochocinco, I was trying to read the out route. Didn't read it very well. Got batted down. So 17-14. This dude's got a timeout in 40 seconds. He dots me up on the first play. But you guys already know. I usually come up clutch with them users late. And Paul Puzzlesny, just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? Let's go. Paul Puzzlesny comes up with the interception. A unlikely hero comes up clutch. Puzzlesny doesn't get in the game that often. It seems like I do save myself late in games where I cannot stop anybody on defense. I end up somehow getting a user pick just out of nowhere. I think that dude was reading the deep post, and then he just kind of stopped. And I've had that happen to me before, and it sucks. But he ended up throwing it off his back foot. Wasn't going to be a good read anyway. Probably would have been floating up in the air, even if he was actually running down the field. So, I don't know. Definitely a good game, though. Really frustrating, but we did end up coming out with the dub, 17-14. So, I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one. And, as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.